The challenge today is that we're having a debate now about whether or not we want a strong dollar or a weak dollar, if we want free and open trade or closed, isolationist economic policy. These are huge fundamental shifts to how we operate as Americans, both in our country and in the world. And there are equally large ramifications and implications for our trading partners, particularly our allies, and even for our adversaries with which we compete, like China. The implementation chaos seems unlikely to ease up anytime soon. Another example is that on Friday, the president announced exemptions for electronics to the great relief of the US tech sector, only to learn on Sunday that the Commerce Secretary, who seems to be best known these days for saying really out of touch things that seem to land him in memes all over the internet, the Commerce Secretary announced that actually chips would be part of a 232 program, which is an established process. We talked about this a little bit last week with our guest, and we'll link to that episode if you want to understand how that works. But that's a more established process that the Secretary of Commerce manages. But nonetheless, if you are a tech company or the customer of a tech company reliant on chips or other electronics, you have no way of knowing if you'll be affected and to what degree. Adding to the confusion is that there's still a lot of uncertainty about what the president's objectives are. As our guest last week put it, what does he want? The Washington Post reported over the weekend that they have gleaned some sense of the top priorities, and they are